Hello, hello. Good morning, tiny people living inside my PC. Good to see you again, or read you again. Not sure. Guess what? It's Tuesday again. I know it's hard to believe. I feel like, but on the one hand, I feel like it's only been like a day since I've last been streaming. On the other hand, I feel like it's been years. Time is a weird soup, isn't it? But yeah, let's take this easy today. Sometimes I feel like a programming Bob Ross, but I kind of have to take it easy. Can't really do it at a different pace right now, because it's kinda still too early for stressful, or like how Elon would say, power programming. I don't know. Mm, but I've got my coffee, I've got water. I've ran out of chocolate, so that's a problem, but we'll manage. I do have things to do actually, but I have to say I'm a little bit lost right now as well. So, because right now we are doing a lot of things simultaneously, kind of, and it's hard to tell which things to prioritize. Um, so I thought for today I guess I'll just pick a tech feature. We're gonna need them anyways, and I'll just start working on that for now. And first task for today, timer based on cleansed state. So basically we have the health timer running, and it should be faster if the location is more corrupted. Which sounds like a nice straightforward feature to start a workday with. Let's hope at least. Good morning, Rose. Fancy seeing you in a stream. But maybe someday it'll be the other way around. You're streaming some art, and I'm lurking in chat. Hehehe. Okay, maybe if it looks like I'm just clicking on random things, that is because I'm just clicking on random things. What are we doing? Focus. Sip of coffee and then focus. It's kind of hard. I didn't touch any code for I think a week, and my mind is completely blank, wiped from any memories concerning the code base. Like a different person wrote this. That doesn't help. We have to get into it again. So I think my approach here was we have the timer, and I think the timer does have a timer speed multiplier variable. Multiply timer speed, set timer speed. Okay, we do have these public functions. So probably gonna use those for setting the timer speed. And we have a location cleanse module. And I think this one is actually doing... This one is communicating with the cleansing system. And the cleansing system, at least it's either the cleansing system or the block timer, unblock timer. No, the cleansing system isn't actually communicating with the timer. Because we don't want systems to communicate with each other normally, because that leads to weird behavior between like systems initializing, and then we can have like a weird loop of systems not being initialized but needing information from other systems. That's not good. So we want to keep the systems away from each other. But the scene module, where does it block the timer? Terminate does here unblock, and here it blocks the timer. Check cleanse set if. Okay, so by default timer isn't running. It is running because it's unblocked at the end of it. The register of the cleansing system, we're getting the cleanse stage. Is location cleansed? And that's just checking if, yeah, okay, the maximum I think is 3. Okay. So on the cleanse stage, we're gonna cache. Because we'll need it again. Here it's cleanse stage -1 means the location isn't even registered with the cleansing system, meaning the player hasn't visited it at all. Then we're checking cleanse state. If it's not cleansed, we're setting up timer speed. And I think we could I think we'll do initial timer speed multiplier variable. I think we'll just serialize this as an array here. Timer speed by cleansed state. Okay, and what I think that's a bit complicated. It's not complicated per se, but confuses me is what the numbers mean. Because the stage that starts with 0 oops. 0 means not cleansed at all. Meaning we want the timer to be at like double speed. And then we have 1, 2, and 3, I guess. Yeah, cleanse location is it. So 3 means completely cleansed. Timer is blocked. And in between, guess let's do it like that for now. Sounds good. I think that sounds good. Yes, we're doing tables in sticky notes. Like a normal person would. But that means 0, 1, 2, 3, so we have 2, 1.5, 1. I guess initial values. Then another. Set timer speed by cleanse state. State. If state is smaller than 0. Guess we'll just return. And if it's larger than, we'll also return. Otherwise, I'll just read it from the array. Then here set up health timer speed. Would be cleansing system. Not cleansing system, time resource system. I cleansed it, and then we can cleanse the stage actually. Yes, yes. We could also maybe... Well, it doesn't really make sense. There's not a default value for... I was thinking when unblocking the timer, we should probably maybe also set the timer speed, reset the timer speed. I'm not sure if that makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense. Because then we have like a runtime issue, because this one gets called, scene initialize gets called on a new scene before that, and they set the timer speed. And then on the terminate from the old scene, we would reset the timer. So let's not do that. Now, is there an initial cleanse state set somewhere? Initial cleanse state 2. Gray. Entry. Its initial cleanse state 0. Oh, but it starts cleansed, so that doesn't matter. And with the transition. The transitions are a bit special though. Because they don't really have a cleanse stage by themselves. They should be... That's kind of the question we didn't answer yet. How the transition location work together with the cleansing system. And one other thing we also want to do is here in the trial location, where it sets the trial difficulty. This should also be based on the oh, have fun on your walk, Rose. Enjoy nature. Honestly, maybe today is a rainy day in Vienna here, and I feel like I'm more inclined to go on walks when it's like not full on sunshine, like a little bit of rain. It's kind of nice. Don't get burned by the sun, especially now where pollen season is starting. Like when it's raining, I can actually go outside without having an allergic reaction. No, maybe I should do that as well later. We could do a walking stream some point. Actually, a good point for next. But I don't need sunscreen today. There's literally no sun here in Vienna. It's a day like I'm used to here. But good point. I've I've there's always sun. I mean, true that. Technically, yes, there is always sun. But yeah, I got my sunscreen out again. It's on the top of my shelf, so I can't forget it when I go out. You're never safe from the sun. Okay, I will. So yeah, folks, the sun is always out there to get you. You're never safe. Best to make a good game dev, close the blinds, and don't go outside. It's dangerous. No, no judging allowed here. It's a safe space. Yes. Have a great day too. Take care. Don't let the sun get you. Enjoy nature. See you for the art sunk, I guess. One, two, three. Yeah, that's correct. Oh, but actually, we have a cleanse stage, so maybe we should do it other way around. Not cleansed at all. Completely cleansed. So it's switched actually. It's actually switched, which means, what does it mean for us? You would have to when it's 3 times cleansed, it's completely cleansed. So technically it would be, should be. This would be 2. Okay, no, I can't do that. So this would be 0, 2. This would be 1. This would be 2, I guess. This is completely corrupted. Zero times cleansed. We shouldn't use count here. Doesn't make sense anymore. But we're still using it at points, so. Alright, cleanse 210. And well, actually, before we start reworking the difficulties, we should test if the timer actually works. How do we test that? Guess we'll just start the game and see what happens, if it makes sense, if it feels like it's working. But how do the transitions actually do this? They don't have a location cleanse module, they only have a map transition location. So they basically just never block the timer. So the timer is running with the cleanse state from the previous location. So I guess here, because normally that happens in the location cleanse module, map transition, location scene module, location cleanse scene module. Now let's not do a separate thing for that. Get transition, get target. Well, technically we get both nodes here. We could check on them and like do some kind of calculation to get a cleanse state based on that. I feel like we should do a thing of if both are cleansed, both. Memory is coming back to me. Like we had discussions about that we can't really have the transitions to be cleansed because of time load, I guess. But no, it should still be, well, let's just do it here for now. And deal with the other things later. But health timer. timer speed. I mean, the easiest thing what is it called? Time resource system? But we don't have access to that here. Why are we in a different assembly? We are in a different assembly here. The time resource system is just in base. Okay, so that means we actually can't add it here. Do have to do a separate. We do have to do a separate module. Just a bit of VAMA can we add? We would have to move the time resource system also to its own assembly. Now let's do a separate. Let's just do a separate module. It's a transition location cleanse in module. Yes, I know that's a long name. Probably too long. I think we can cut the location though. Then on scene, oh wait, it's a module, scene handler module, isn't it? Yeah. Handler module. On scene terminate, we're doing nothing. On scene initialize, we're setting the health timer speed. I think we can just hard set it to 1. We're not using that. No, I could actually, I think, remove that time ones. Just for cleaning up, I guess. And someone remind me, I also still should post an update, development update in the community server. Trying to make that a habit, posting like once a week. Actually have something to show. More exciting. Or like for us it's exciting. Maybe let's add a to-do here as well. Cleansed when both neighbors are cleansed. And let's see if that, let's see what that does. Actually, let's just add a let's add a debug log here. Debug timer speed is value. Then we are adding a transition cleanse module. Let's look at the timer. System time resource. Sure. Let's just start from the main menu. Our automated build pipeline is just running in the background. I'm not sure why. Actually, I know why. I think it's just doing the daily build. But everything's green, so I think that means it's working. I broke something with the UI and now it's not switching the icons anymore. Okay, also it's not resetting this inventory. Fragments. But I have skills applied, okay. No timer speed set here, because this is fully cleansed. I know that Feast Garden has an account and this should have a speed of, this one should have a speed of 1. Oh, but I need to enable the just a speed of 1, I think. Debug timer speed 1, exactly. Let's do a cheat here real quick. Should also implement another God mode. The timer doesn't stop here, yeah. Also set the timer speed to 1 though. was that? I know I could also just search for it. And I want to see the whole context. Location, so it went through the location cleanse module. Yeah. And it had a cleanse state of this case. We don't need that actually. Of of 2, yeah, actually that makes sense. That's actually how it's supposed to happen. Do we have other locations? How are they actually supposed to be set up? Somewhere in our tech board. It's getting a bit big. But this here is our workspace right now. That's telling us the cleanse stage. Okay, the maximum that's just for the demo, but the initial should be 1, everywhere else 0. Okay, then let's apply this, I guess. Feast garden, feast garden. Good morning, Ronja. How are you doing? Nice to see you, or read you, actually. How are you spending a rainy Tuesday? Oh, you already found something new. Is it something like something just for in between while you're still looking? Or did you actually find something that can be more, how do you say, more stable for a while? Because finding accommodation like flats in Vienna can be a bit tricky. Ah, okay, student home. I mean, true. I didn't think of that, but that's actually also valid accommodation for a while. We had all kinds of people. I only stayed at a student dorm like when I did my internship here in Vienna. Oh damn, that's a solid plan. Breakfast, gym, unpacking. Really productive. But you know, we had. I feel like it was kind of interesting to me the time at the dorm during my internship, cause we had all kinds of people there, like from so many different parts of life, and we had a shared kitchen. So we had like tiny, tiny rooms, like I think 10 square meters, and that included a bathroom. So it was like I think like 6, 7 square meters of actual living space with a bed and a table. It wasn't a lot, but enough. And then like a big shared kitchen slash common space where we all got together. And yeah, it was interesting having all those different people. Like we had students, or like people like me who were just doing an internship, and a lot of Erasmus people. Some people who didn't study anymore but were still staying there because yeah, it's hard getting something else. Who were looking for jobs, and yeah, it was learned a lot about humans there. Trip to IKEA, that's always nice. Like for me, going to IKEA is a really valid thing to spend a free day. Especially in Salzburg, there is an IKEA directly next to the only shopping mall, or like, yeah, the Europark. So normally you could combine an IKEA trip with just a normal shopping trip and just have this as your Saturday Saturday thing, and then maybe grab lunch at the shopping mall or at IKEA or somewhere. That was normally IKEA and Thalia in the shopping mall, and then I always went to Spiel und Co. to check on new board games, and that was kind of my how I spent my off time in Salzburg. So V's garden should start at a cleansed state of 1. And with a cleansed state of 1, it should have a timer of 1.5 according to our notes. And the greenhouse and the shed should start at 0. Yes. And the shed also. Sanctuary, we'll have to figure out. Let's put this at 1 for now. Let's try this again. Hey. Broke something in the UI somehow, and now the icons are not updating anymore. Or the gamepad. Okay, Ada's not working, we gotta fix that. Sanctuary has a feature, has a 0. So let's go over there. With a timer speed of 1. Yeah. Actually, let's just try doing the encounter. What? actually. Oh no. Takes a long time for it to explode actually. Okay. No, I fell. Man. Really have to fix that as well. Do you have the slow timer here? So many bugs. It's not even resetting. Okay, but let's do it with a cheat. Ain't got time for this. This one set the timer speed to 1. And it's running at a reasonable speed. The next one should be higher though. No, not. Still 1. Then let's try the greenhouse, because it definitely should be higher at the greenhouse. Here it's again at 1. Here's double speed. Okay, but maybe that's because of the serialization, that the scene was already cleansed before. I feel like it's working. Let's wait what QA says about it. Let's not bother with fixes until we have a bug report. Alright, first of all, let's move to a feature branch with timer update. Gonna need that transition. New one we added. Difficulty we are gonna do next. Time resource system we need. This one we need. Garden and Weaver statue also. Alright, then let's do a commit. Let's go and run. Connect health timer, speed to location, cleanse stage. And I guess let's push it already. Alrighty. Sorry, just quickly gotta check messages. Okay, we were connecting trial difficulty to the cleansing as well. We're not sure if we're gonna need it, but if we have it already set up, then it doesn't make sense to not. We can just connect it and then still decide if we use it or not. Let's see, 46 usages, that's a lot. That's the one we want. Hexad trial difficulty. Hexad is a weird word, yeah. It's a legacy description from the early days of Panta Rhei, when everything was still hexagonal. That's actually how our map spawning started, with hexagonal pieces. And at some point we switched from one hex system to another one, and we had to find a name for it that wasn't hex, so we could distinguish them. And so I called them hexad. It sounds kinda cool. And now everything is connected to the old trial system, the whole encounter system. We're still using the old ones from the hexad era, so to say. Even though we're not using hexagons anymore, but the trial system still works. So yeah, that's why we have a bunch of hexad trial modules. So gotta difficulty cleanse, that will be dangerous. Cleansed. This will be dangerous. I just number them, I guess. Dangerous. But I think it's also with the enemy spawn. same thing here. Yeah, the naming is a bit whack now because we're just doing numbers. I think we will manage. I think those are the only two really using label traps. We're not using this one. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm not using the persistent. Also gonna get rid of this one. Oof. No gem because no towers. I mean, depending on the order of actions today, you could delay gym, go to IKEA first and get towers there. But yeah, generally speaking, I think towers would be a good thing to have. Either way. See you. Good luck. Have fun unpacking as hard as that's possible. Maybe put on some nice motivating music. So that's the Hexed trial encounter. We don't have a do we even use the difficulty anymore? No asset usage. Okay, but I'm gonna keep this because maybe we are needing it. We're using the enemy spawn. Yeah, so now we can actually do different enemy spawns based on the cleansing. Can we simulate this? Initial cleanse state is 1. So it should spawn enemies from here. So maybe we can do this, I guess. Let's also look at the yarn script. Actually, I wanted to move that up here. Don't really need a separate folder for it. Set flag, that's the reward, okay. Monolith 0. There is mission active. Oh yeah, that's where it starts, the mission. Like that actually says here as well. Oh, it's just completing steps, yeah. True, that's different to the cleansing. Technically. Yeah, because not all of them actually cleanse. Cleanse a step. Mm-hmm. Well, let's just simulate with an earlier step. We have the connection issue. So, yeah. Do the shop up front. Shop time by a coin stash. We don't have a coin stash yet. So we should also do the no, let's do the services later. Kinda need to figure out. But that's gonna go together with once we start drafting the quests. And now we really just want to test the whole cleansing thing. Let's just try it, I guess, with a new save. We want to go to Fee's garden. Doesn't really matter which way around. Then continuing to Fee's garden. Did it set the timer speed? It actually did not. Why? Let's put a breakpoint. And go back. Oh, okay. Oh, it should actually. What just happened? Oh, I stepped over it. Hmm? I think I broke something with the camera. So now it actually set the speed. Technically it should have cleansed location now. Yeah, we had one. Yeah, there's an issue with the camera. Probably because of the counter. Put it in the issues. So yeah, I think it's working. Kinda. Or at least working good enough for a commit. So wait, we did actually just check the timer, we didn't check the encounter. Timer speed 1, yeah, that's correct. Somehow it doesn't initialize the first time we enter the location. Only the second time. So let's make a note. This one only spawned one now. But it should have spawned. Should have spawned two. Let's try this again. There might also be an issue with when things happen. Because this is setting it on enable. And the enemy spawn is... Hmm. So we should be here, actually. With the one. Oh, didn't do my cheat. And I went in the wrong direction. Yeah, we also need to... get rid of this error. Okay. Okay, there's the wrong difficulty there. Yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense. It doesn't get difficulty based on... So cleanse stage is cleansing system. Now the question is... Depending on where we use it right now, but we use it at a few places. But we're not casting it anywhere. So we should be able to just do it like that. Now let's get rid of the count and then see. Then let's remove it. Mm-hmm. We're not using any of those anymore. So one step bracket down. Let's get rid of it. Alright. Bit of cleanup always helps. And now we should technically, hopefully, be able to just cast it. Might be a bit shady, but we'll see. And we also wanted to check why it doesn't get initialized properly. Oh, and now enemies don't get spawned at all. Okay. That's not what we wanted to achieve. Yeah, that works. Let's go over there. Runtime difficulty is... Yeah, at cleanse state. Oh yeah, well that's the problem in the transitions. So we also have the transitions now. Which kinda does its own logic. But on scene initialize, it's setting the timer speed. I think we need a specific logic for transition location. And that's what happens when we could also do a separate component, but I don't think it's worth it. Guess let's try this. Yes, I kinda wanted to see. Oh wait, yeah, that's the entry location, that's fine. Then move on to Feast Garden. But it's still not spawning enemies. Oh, because we didn't set up the transitions. The Mhm. Oh, that's under encounter. Let's try this again. Why is this so complicated? Why is making games so complicated? Yes, so that works. Now we are in Feast Garden. And it's not initialized yet. Oh, yeah, makes sense. Because cleanse stage is -1. We never updated it. Alright. Last check and then we commit this, finally. Oh, but this encounter doesn't spawn anything. So we need to fix some encounters as well, I guess. also didn't work. Maybe there is an issue with this bit of code again. Do need to attach the debugger. So probably this gets called before this gets called. Yes. We have like this runtime initialization issue. Hey. Now what? Okay, what we can do. Public unity event with a string after location initialized event. And we can invoke that with the ID. And then we also add a method public bool is location initialized. And this basically just checks if it's in the map that can contains key. Actually, you can just return that. This one we move to a method after Cleansing location initialized. Then if not cleansing system dot instant dot is location initialized. After location, but we actually already have a Unity event. Oh yeah, we do. Dot add listener. Yeah. String location ID. If location ID is not GameObject.scene.main return, otherwise we can use it. String location ID. And if it is already initialized, we just call it directly. And afterwards, we remove the call again, I think. Maybe we can actually also do it. Like that? Yeah. We don't need to return anything, right? Okay. No. Not to build. Alright, next test. Next test. Okay, first encounter spawns. Then let's go to V's garden. Oh, actually, yeah. This worked. Let's try the Okay, but we should have it cleansed now. So let's go to V's, V's garden again. Yeah, speed is now. And encounters also easier. That works. Okay, that works. We can commit that. Let's go through all the changes. Mostly we just removed stuff, I guess. feel like we can already do a pull request on that. Connect timer to location cleanse stage. Remove obsolete hex dryer classes. Remarks. Create pull request and off we go. And the building pipeline starting up. Next thing I want to try out is updating the transitions, which will be interesting. So what we are doing now is experimenting with the camera for the transitions. We want to, it's an idea I got from a friend last weekend. To hide the transitions, when we unload and load the scene, we could just zoom in with the camera and then zoom out again. So that's what we're trying now. I mean, I kind of just want to test how it feels generally. Guess that works. But then we need to update the camera. And can I do this? Hmm. The only thing that should be different between the main and the transition one is the distance. Mm. Oh, I think it was different. How does Cinema Machine work? Yeah, okay, I need to copy this one. This is the transition cam. Then we have the camera blends. From virtual to transition and from transition to virtual. Let's do it fast. Um, I feel like I have to disable the Cinema Machine is a bit weird. I don't know. guess let's do 30. Do this on solo. And play and see what happens. Okay, that's our transition cam then. Now we just have to figure out how to trigger a transition. Oh, we could put the priority higher and have it disabled. Okay. And then, when it enables, we should switch to the camera. Seems a bit hacky, but sure. So basically we start here, we move on the bridge, it zooms in, and it zooms back out. Kinda. That's the target. Let's see how well this works. Then so this thing is complicated. I don't really want to bother with it too much or tinker with it, because I don't want to break it. we can just maybe let's do an event for that. Let's put it maybe here. Player camera. Then we have like struct of a player watcher with a public string ID and the public game object camera. Then we have a serialized field of that's cameras. And we'll make this serializable as well. Then we have a reference to the event. Request camera event. Then we have a public, do it private void on camera requested, bring camera ID. Maybe we need a no, this should actually be a dictionary. Actually, maybe let's do it like that. reset. Okay, if we make this a list, right? Okay, I guess like this probably. Yeah. Because it's an event callback, we need to have an object parameter. And check this one if it's not string. Can also return. Then here we have a reset camera event and add a listener here. Then on disable we remove the listener again. Okay, maybe this works. Event cam request, bring camera ID, get up by the camera component on the player to switch to target cam. doesn't have a parameter picked up by the camera component player to switch back to main cam. Then we add a cam request and cam reset. This one can be private. Put this one in there. This one. Should have a pretty low priority. This one should have a pretty high priority. I guess let's try it in the boarding. And boarding exit, maybe? Or is this the... When does boarding exit get called? Boarding exit. I'm not sure if this gets called anywhere actually. So we'll probably need to list. Oh, hello Allegra. Good morning. Well, better late than never. That's how the saying goes, I think. Nice to see you. Nice to read you. How are you doing? Any progress on your wizardy game? I'm a bit confused with all of these events here. Boarding enter, boarding exit. Why did I do? Oh, maybe we have it in here somewhere. The tech. Well, technically we have a list of them, but we never bothered to describe it, so that's not really that helpful. Oh man. Sure, maybe we can take like 10 minutes before the stream ends to look at the newest updates from... Actually, do you have a name for the game yet? I think on it doesn't have a working title. Oh, there's one on there. There's a menu screen. There should be a title, right? Yeah, naming things is hard. But just look at Untitled Goose Game. I mean, if they can name a game like that, we can too. I guess we'll just pick location enter to reset. And the boarding event to trigger, to request. Maybe if we are very lucky, this already works. Do we have overrides there that we need to apply? I think not. I think we're good. The Ultimate Mage. I think that's a good working title. Just saw in the Triple I stream that Wizard of Legend is getting a sequel. And I mean, if you think about it, Wizard of Legend is also not the most creative name. Okay, so no, there's nothing happening there because we didn't set up the player. Oh, we did set up the player camera. I think. Yeah, transition, camera transition. Cam request, cam reset. That's there, and then... Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. Then we have the player, we have the camera here. Let's try it manually. Yeah, this would work. guess it's not calling the event. Let's see if this gets called. Alright, it does. Oh, okay. We need to reset before we set it. Yeah. Rookie mistake. Let's try this. Oh, wait. This didn't really work out though. But why is the camera here? Okay, this works. Boop. Stand by and call. I think we're not calling this on the correct callback. Oh no, the fan on your laptop is broken. The fan on your laptop is broken, so you need to reinstall Unity. I guess because you switched to a new PC or like a new laptop. Broken fan is quite impractical. Yeah, that makes sense. The way to repair it, laptops are always a bit complicated to repair. Or like replace parts. Depending on how old it is, might be worth it to just get a new one instead. But yeah, it's always a shame when things just break. Oh, it's still there. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. You can still send it in. But probably takes a while then. And if you are repairing things, like Austria now has this repair bonus. You can get like 50% or something of the invoice when you repair something, or like bring something to repair station. Whoop, that worked. Hey. It's not fast enough. Technically it's working. Oh. The problem is now you can see the oh, okay. It's the problem with the target group. The jittering. I think there's a thing on the map transition as well with moving the camera. Um, plan. Now we need to get the cameras from the character. Guess from the root. Get components in children. Yeah, but why is it? Okay, it's gonna be a little bit hacky. We just want to check if it works. The starting rotation should be the same for all of them. Here we need a for each loop. Yes, please put it on edge. Then I can give it a quick playtest. Maybe can you give me a rundown on everything that changed, or anything in particular you would like us to check out? And then here. Camera distance. And where did we set camera distance? This is always gonna be 0. Right? Doing boss fights is hard. Generally doing enemies is hard. Oh, I guess AI is the core problem there. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. Cam target position player character minus starting rotation times. But we never set the camera distance. Can we actually read this? No worries. I'll be here for a bit longer. Don't have any immediate, dare say, appointments after this. Currently I'm just trying to figure out how Cinemachine works. Maybe that works. We'll see, we'll see. Actually, there are two things we want to try now. First of all, let's see if this fixed the camera jitter. Just disabling this and using the old camera. I also need to look, because the old camera had a body count distance of 85 actually. Would be really surprised if this fixes the jitter. I've been struggling with the camera jitter for a long time. Oh, no, not completely, but it's a little bit better. Alright, let's try connecting the other camera. There still is a camera jitter there. Like when the scene gets loaded. And it's more noticeable when you're closer. Try something else. Still not smooth. Let's commit this as a work in progress. Oh no, everything red. Sounds not ideal. Unless that's how you set up your ID. Should be weird, but it's possible. Oh wait, I should move the camera plans somewhere else. But where? I'll move it to systems. Feature can that. We did that. Next up would be quests, probably. After lunch, though. Everything is bugged. You're not on source control? Like on Git or something? It's fine, you don't have to finish it right now. Take your time and investigate. Investigate the bug, maybe retrace your steps. And normally, if you like actually have code errors, you should see, or you should be able to follow the either the stack trace or like the error messages. Find the root for it. With Unity, it always could be an initialization error as well, where you just have to restart Unity and invalid ABB in ABB. Could be. That seems like a renderer thing. The first guess is that it's somehow connected to the UI. So maybe you could try disabling the canvas or the UI and see if that's where the problem lies. You know, quick Google search yielded that it's probably connected to the canvas and probably connected to having a division by 0. Or restarting Unity help. That's also that's great. No, you know what? Actually, I'll yeah. If you have the build ready now, you can take a look. Otherwise, I would say just do it after lunch. Psst. Okay. You know what, Allegra? Um, if you get the build ready, just send me an update on Discord. I'll check it out there. Or like latest next week, the next stream. But if you just send me an update, I'll check it out. Like today or sometime this week. And can do it like that. 'Cause otherwise, I'll be taking my lunch break now. And yeah, that's also maybe also good. If things aren't working, take a step away, go for a walk, take a lunch break. Normally won't solve the bug, but at least you got some fresh air or food. Sometimes things look different when you get back to it then. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for tuning in. See you probably on Thursday. Or, oh, actually next week there won't be a stream. Pretty sure there won't be a stream. Next week we will be in Dubrovnik at the Reboot Develop Blue conference. So maybe we will be doing a stream or video or something from the convention there, because it's a cool location. But yeah, I'm not sure how this will go. There won't be probably there won't be uh, a normal co-working stream unless someone else from the team takes it up. But yeah, I will keep you updated. Other than that, have a nice day. Keep on creating. See you in the future, I hope. Bye bye.